about Todd right quick. Todd, the ones with the beautiful, black, shiny, curly, beautiful, thick, lustrous hair, y'all heads be the first to go. Todd, Bravo is shading the fuck out of you because they keep putting that light and that camera on your bald spots, baby. Either you need to, what is that shit, Beijing spray that shit? Or you need to let it go because Bravo is not on your side, baby.
There's so much more that I could do for you, yeah. But you just won't let me give you my love, boy. What is wrong?
You know what it is. It's Monday and it's time to review The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 11, Episode 6. Let's get into Cynthia it. Always has to offer is that goddamn Leon. You know, it's just something about those two dynamic, like when they're together, it's awesome. And what I enjoyed the most from Cynthia and Leon is how they parent Noelle. You know, it's obvious that Cynthia's more free-spirited and open, and that's probably because she lived a model life where she was exposed to certain things very early, whereas Leon, being the dad, is more strict. And I love that dynamic between Noelle and her dad because it's like I think he's, you know, to me, what every woman wants. You know, it's weird, but we claim that we want to be independent. We claim that we want to be this, we want to be that, you know, we get our own and everything. But deep down inside, I believe we all want that discipline, child. That's probably why all of us want us a thug in our life. And the situation is Noelle is fitting to go to Howard University this year. And let me give Howard University kudos because there was a time, like when I was coming out of school, Howard University was very unaffordable. You hear me? Like the average Black family could not afford to send their kids there without help. Whereas now they've decreased the tuition, which I feel like more educational places need to do to help encourage enrollment. But now it's more affordable to the everyday lower middle class family. Now we ain't gonna forget about the fact that them motherfuckers be having skimmities in the goddamn administration office. Y'all remember when that ninja stole like $250,000 of them people's money from the damn financial aid office? Yeah, but we gonna move on for there. I mean, that's a blemish they gonna have to deal with forever. To where Shamari and Ronnie and Kandi and Todd are having lunch together, right? And they're discussing the the Bailey barbecue that they had down at Lake Bailey where they was playing the game Pass the Peach. And Shamari announced that, yes, I have had an open relationship. And come to find out, Kandi knew about the relationship that she had outside of Ronnie. She just thought she was cheating. Now, this is real funny to me, Kandi. So you run back and you tell Porsha about the hot dog king, but you wouldn't run back and tell Ronnie that Shamari was cheating. That's real funny to me. It just seems a little, I don't know how to call it. What do you call it, y'all? Like staged? You know what it is. You know what Leos do to pick. You can't go off of a Leo's man's expressions of love because he's not doing nothing no different from you that he wouldn't do for the next bitch that he's interested in. Okay, because anybody else that he's not really showing interest in, for real, all y'all, can get a piece of this penis, and move on. But for those that he's interested in, how a Leo man picks you all or picks us, because I've been, dealt with a Leo before, is who can tolerate his bullshit the most. And meanwhile, while Kandi and Shamari are having the conversation about Porsha, you can see the men. They are horrifically uncomfortable, especially Ronnie. See, Ronnie shaking his head no, like, see, this is the fuck shit I don't like. This is the fuck shit I don't like about this reality TV bullshit. But I'm like, baby, when you sign on, this comes with the fuck shit. The fuck shit. Ronnie and Shamari has some tax debt. I keep telling y'all, I don't give a fuck who it is. The boogeyman comes for everybody. Do you hear me? Everybody. Nobody is exempt from the boogeyman. Even if you're trying to do things, especially absolutely right, you can get caught up on some fuck shit that you never even knew was going on with your accountant man named Harry that you've been paying for 17 years. They could be auditing him and you got swirled up in some fuck shit because they audited him. Then we get to where Nene and Tanya Sams, oh baby, that is real money. That is not pretend money there. That is real. I don't blame her. They mentioned that her and her husband have been engaged for years now, and Tanya Sams was like, well, maybe I should, think about the commitment. But like me, I would believe she's a Libra because why commit? If you don't have to commit and it's working right for you, what are you going to get married for? For them other bitches? Them other bitches over there? That's why you won't get married? Because you worried about what them other bitches say? Child, could care fucking less about them other bitches. Them other bitches, as soon as you get married, they're going to be like, she only married them because da-da-da. Fuck them other bitches. Bitches always got something to say. Porsha's purple hair, where she's on the road talking to Lauren about her meeting up with Kandi, right? And this is the part that I am like so confused about because I'm like, Kandi, why the fuck are you so vested in Porsha's life? That's not your friend. That's not your good Judy. Or is that what you have to offer this season for the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Are you going to make your storyline about Porsha again? Is that what it is? See, in me, I wouldn't even be bothered with it because people already talk about Kandi using Porsha as a storyline for the past 2-3 seasons. You can't do that no more. Leave Porsha out of it. Fuck with Eva. Or who else? Well, she ain't gonna fuck with Ronnie and Shamari. That's obvious. So then let me tell you what's real funny, Bravo. You know what? Let me write a ticket to Bravo. Bravo Andy and Bravo Television. You are being fined for being shady as fuck. You all are running Dirty John after Real Housewives of Atlanta. Why is that? Why are you running that show after Real Housewives of Atlanta where everybody's looking at Porsha like, Porsha, bitch, do you know what you're marrying into? Do you know that nigga is crazy? And what is Dirty John? Crazy. But anyway, let's find this motherfucker. We're going to find Bravo. They got the money. Let's find them $10,000 for the obvious fuck shit. Pay at the door. So then we get to where Nene and Gregg have a couples night, and I really like this. See, the thing about Gregg is that we love to see Gregg be Gregg. He touched on it in this scene about him overcoming his cancer, which I'm not sure he's quite out of the clear yet, but he touched a bit on his efforts to combat cancer. It was short, it was quick, and that was it. Because we do want to be informed about Gregg's cancer. It's just that we don't want to be overwhelmed with the disparaging part of cancer, because we do look for Real Housewives of Atlanta and every other reality show as a way to escape our own tragedies. We do not want to see a tragedy on camera. And last night, they gave us just enough to remind us what Nene and Gregg are going through. And then he went back to the regular Gregg. And I'm telling you, Gregg is looking so, so good because the other episodes, he wasn't looking too good to me, but the episode last night, he looked great. Gregg didn't put that Beijing in his head. Gregg, I'm going to need you to pass, Todd the can so he can spray it up in that head right there. He need to spray that shit because we can all see that bald spot going on. But Gregg is looking good. He done got his hair dyed black. He's just looking good. And Gregg is a handsome man. Gregg is also a Leo. At the party, and we have Cynthia and Marcus. That's just her friend. I don't know if it's her man candy, her stand-in, and escort, her boy toy, her pocketbook. I don't know what the man is, but he was there because her dude, who is the sportscaster on the West Coast, wasn't able to make it. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? I'm gonna need y'all. What the fuck is this really, y'all? Is this really y'all judge? Is he just gonna be the FaceTime boyfriend? Like, come on now, we on episode 6. We need to see that motherfucker in the flesh. I'm ready to see some skins. Okay. So then we get to Tanya Sims and her dude. Kandi and Todd arrive. Yvonne and Rick, who is Nene's friend. We gonna get into that later. Then Shamari and Ronnie Devo come in. Marlo and this white man. Where'd she get that white man from? Where'd she get that white man from? Was he her security guard? Because that's what he looked like. He looked like he was security. Child, moving on. Eva and her dude. And then Bravo shows Ivana drinking. I said, oh shit. This is gonna be some fuck shit. We get to Ivana, Nene's friend that she said she knew from what's the name of her shop? Swaggalicious or Swaggles or something like that. And she is a customer / friend, and she drinking. Porsha and the Hot Dog King arrive. The Hot Dog King hugs everybody. Now I don't know if it's because, he's a business person and, regardless of the situation, he just has to keep it, I don't know. But, I don't think he should have been rude and not hugged him, but I don't think he should have hugged him. He could have just, what's popping? Hey, what's up, Todd? Hey, Marlo, hey. Something like that, okay? How did we meet? Okay? Nene went on to it. Shamari told her story. Eva told her story, or her husband told her story, or their story. And what's funny was, I thought he approached Eva, but no. Eva approached him. How strange. So then we get to Ivana. Let me do this. Bravo, Andy. You getting another ticket for trying this fuck shit for the 3rd time. With the drunk bitch at the party. So I'm starting to see, wait a minute. Isn't Mona Scott Young part of the production team for Bravo now? Because I'm like, wait a minute. That's some Mona Scott Love and Hip Hop shit where you use the same formula on each series, on each season. Because if you remember, do y'all remember who was that? When Kenya was there and then the guy was kirking out, he was drunk or high or whatever, and they was having a good time. And next minute, he kirked out on everybody. Do y'all remember that? And then they had to dismiss his ass. And I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, I'm kind of over this formula. So it's always got to be a situation where Nene or one of the other girls invite a drunk bitch back to the hotel room or wherever it is y'all having y'all shindig at to come back and act a fucking fool on camera. Let me write these motherfuckers a ticket. So you, Bravo, Andy, and the other producers, I am fining you $8,000 for teaming up with Mona Scott and being obvious with the fuck shit. Pay at the door. So then we get to the Hot Dog King's birthday, okay? And one thing I will agree, because they had this conversation before, and let me say this, right? It's not like Porsha's reputation in Atlanta or on the Real Housewives of Atlanta is absolutely pure. We all know that Porsha has had several relationships where she has made it clear that she is screwing the people that she's on the show with. So you can't really hold it against the Hot Dog King and his past, because Porsha has had 4 different relationships on the years that she's been there. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you can hold the Hot Dog King accountable for his past, even though everybody knows his past and they know his judge. Everybody knows Porsha's past. Everybody knows Porsha Judge. You know, I call Porsha Sister Hot Pussy, okay? Because that pussy is hot. And she's shown us plenty of times through plenty of seasons that she will open them legs up for whoever she think is into her. So with them two, you just two hoes together work, you know. But what I'm afraid of is because Porsha is a Cancer, is that she's not going to be strong enough to deal with that Leo attitude. And like I said, with a Leo, how you get him is, you know, you just be the one that put up with the most of his shit. Now you'll be crazed and dazed and naked and afraid by the end of the day, but you'll be chosen. Let's get to this week's bracelets. We call them color blocking. On one side, we have the pretty blue. I wish I did this on my iPad. And then we have a lion in the middle. So pretty. And then we have another blue one, blue and black. This one says strong on one side. And a lion on the other side. And the red and black one. Let's see if you can see the lion up close. Let's see. Uh-oh. Anyway, guys, just hit the link below and you can use promo code NAROB30 and you'll get 30% off of your entire purchase. Okay? And remember this, the same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers. My patron loves. Have a good one.